My name is Sara, and every once in a while, I get struck by lightning. I have no warning. I can't see the dark clouds that build up inside my head until suddenly there's a crack, an uncontrolled burst of electricity in my brain, and I have a seizure. My first ever seizure was on December 8, 2022. It was a quiet Thursday afternoon with only me and one coworker in our area of the office. I was working at my desk when all of a sudden my arm jolted away from me. I tried to say something, but I couldn't speak. As I fell out of my chair and blackness crept in around the sides of my eyes, the only thing I remember is hearing my coworker urgently shouting my name. On Thursday, a CT scan showed that I had a brain tumor. On Friday, an MRI confirmed that it was brain cancer. I was 35 years old. While in the hospital, the seizures started again, a cluster of 6 or 7 in total starting Friday night and striking closer and closer together until a combination of 3 different anti-seizure medications stopped them on Saturday afternoon. I was temporarily paralyzed on my left side, so I ended up staying in the hospital for a week to build up my strength again and to make sure I didn't have any more seizures. By the time I left the hospital, I was certain that the drugs had the seizures under control, that they were a one-off and I wouldn't have another. It was 39 days before I was struck by lightning again. Then 9 days, then 26 days, 22 days, 53 days, 11 days. The number of anti-seizure medications I took increased to 4, the number of pills per day ballooning to 17. I was referred to different neurologists. I was described as a complicated case. I tried desperately to understand why they were happening, to find some food I could cut out, some activity I could stop doing, some way that I could make them never happen again. As I failed again and again to find a connection, I became haunted by 3 words. At any moment. At any moment, I could have a seizure. Things that used to bring me joy, drinks with friends, a walk in my neighborhood rehearsal with my singing group, all suddenly felt dangerous. Bit by bit, I retreated away from the danger. Every time I said no to getting coffee with a friend, or I decided to stay on the safety of my couch instead of going for a walk, my world got a little smaller. But I felt truly that I had to. After all, I could have a seizure at any moment. And it wasn't just me I was concerned about. I had an urge to grab everyone I saw and say, "Don't you understand? You could have a seizure at any moment. You could have a brain tumor right now and not even know it." When I shared these feelings with my therapist, she asked, "Sara, if you could say that to everyone you meet, would you expect them to live their lives any differently?" I had to pause for a moment before I finally said, "No." Because the fact is, a lot of things can happen to us at any moment. But we don't let that fear of an uncertain or unknown danger put our lives on hold. I still have my days that I get hit by the fear, moments when I get a twitch in my leg and my brain screams that I'm in danger. But I've learned, with lots of help and practice, how to ground myself and reassure my brain that I'm safe, that I don't have to flee back to the safety of my home. Because I have to. Because I can't shrink my life down until it's so small that I can barely move. Because I can't control the thunderstorms. I can't control the lightning. All I can do is go on.